Here we go again, sports fans. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Detroit Tigers baseball. Glad to have you with us for Big League Baseball. You're on 66 WAPBA. We're coming to you from out here at the park where the Tigers will host the visiting Cleveland Indians.
Their record now, 1 wins and 1 losses. This is the third game in this 3-game series. The Tigers have won 1 and lost 1.
The Tigers take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Tigers. Greenberg at first base. Gehringer at second. Rogel, the shortstop. Owen at third. The trio in the outfield. In left is Fox. In center, White, and over in right, Goslin. Cochran is behind the plate. And today, the Indians will try to solve the righty Marbury. Pretty good control. He will be facing Indian starter, right-hander Lemon. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Avila will lead it off. Avila at the plate to hit on the year. 2 for 8. He's walked once. Bobby steps up. Catcher ready. The pitch. Hit in the air to center. White roams over. He's there, reaches back, and makes the catch. 1 down. Smith comes up to bat. A trusty bat so far at the plate. 1 for 8. He's walked once. Al has a good eye. Smith steps up to the plate. Now Marbury ready. The pitch. And he fans him. Smith is gone. 2 down. Two down. First inning. Rosen's up. Rosen good at the plate. So far at the plate, 1 for 4. He's walked 5 times. The hitter stands in. Marbury gets set to pitch. Marbury brings it to the plate. Outside, ball 4, and Marbury dishes a free pass. Indians hitter Doby. A trusty bat so far. 2 hits in 9 trips. 1 homer, 3 ribbies. Larry waits. Catcher Cochran sets his target. The pitch. Grounded deep into the hole. Rogel has it. Throws quickly to Gehringer, covering for the 3rd out. For the Indians, 0-0-0. They leave 1. They couldn't get the runner home. Indians, nothing. Tigers coming up. For the Indians,
overall, they now stand at 1 and 1 in the league. They're 6th in batting average at 203. 4th in runs scored. 4th in ERA at 2.65. The Indians take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Indians. Glenn at first base. Avila at second. Strickland at the shortstop. Rosen at third. The outfield consists of Billy in left field. Smith in center field. And Doby over in right. Teagan is behind the plate and on the mound for Cleveland. Lemon, the right-hander. To get it going for the Tigers here, White. You can count on JoJo. To date, batting 1 for 9. He's walked once, 2 stolen bases, and 2 attempts. Lemon will go to work on him. Now Lemon pitches. Lemon misses. Ball 4. White will go to first. Owen is stepping up to hit against Lemon. White on first. A sure hitter. On the year, 3 for 7. He's walked twice. White pawing the ground at first. Owen waiting. Lemon now set. Big hole on the right side. White takes a good lead. He squares. Lemon brings it, bunted down the first base line. Glenn charges, gloves it. He flips to Avila, covering in time. A sacrifice for Owen. White moves down to second. White on at second. One gone. Greenberg will bat next for Detroit. Watch out with Hank at the plate. On the year, 3 hits in 9 trips. He's walked twice. He's stolen 1 base. JoJo at second has great speed. Batter set. Lemon sets up on the rubber again. Catcher Hegan sets his target. White now with an aggressive lead. Lemon now, and he takes it. Strike. And White's off the bag. Hegan fires down to Avila. The ump signals safe. He's back in there. Greenberg ready to take on Lemon again. Lemon on the rubber. Right-hander Lemon ready. White now with an aggressive lead. He delivers. A hot grounder down the line. Rosen dives. It skips by him. Fair ball. Rolling into the corner. White is around third. He'll score. Philly tracks it down. And they're lucky to hold Greenberg to a double. So a run scores on the Greenberg double, and the Tigers go ahead by a run, 1-0. First inning. That gives Greenberg 2 RBI on the season. Gehringer walks up. The Tigers have 1 out. Greenberg on at second. Excellent credentials with the stick on the season. 3 hits in 8 trips. He's walked once. Hegan set. Lemon looks back at Greenberg on second. Lemon delivers. Well hit drive. Deep to left field. Carrying. Now he's there. And he drops it. Greenberg breaks for third. Flying. He's headed for home. Here's Philly. Throw. It's cut off. Greenberg scores. And Gehringer has to hold it first. He probably could have gone on, but he hesitated, rounding the bag. Philly picks up the error. This ball game now 2-0. Here's Goslin coming to the plate. Capable of some fine hitting on the season. 5 for 8. He has 2 RBIs. The hitter stands in. Hegan set. Lemon cranks it up. Pulled hard. High fly deep to right. Doby got a good jump. He's at the warning track and brings it down, and they are now 2 away. Gehringer is tagging, but they'll hold him there. For Detroit, 2 outs. Gehringer on first. Cochran gets set to face Lemon. Mickey, a strong hitter on the year. 1 for 6. The batter stands in. Catcher ready. Lemon kicks and deals. Soft blooper to right toward the gap. And Doby cuts it off on the bounce. Gehringer is well around second. But the coach flashes the stop sign. Gehringer stops at second as the throw comes in. And Mickey is on with a single. Two outs. First inning, 2 on. Next to bat for Detroit is Rogel. Capable of some fine hitting so far this season. 5 for 8. Batter facing Lemon. Lemon looking in. The runners take their lead. Lemon over the offering. Popped high to the right side. Avila drifts back. The runners are moving. He's under it and makes the catch. The line for the Tigers. 2-2-1. They lead 2, and they capture the lead. The score now stands 2-0 Tigers as we head for the top of the second inning. Glenn, Hegan, and Philly to bat next. Here's Glenn to start it off. A valuable bat on the year. 2 for 8. Marbury looking home.
Marbury fires it in. Chopper back to the mound. Marbury up with it. Flips the first for the out. Well, here's Hegan to take his swings. Nobody on. One down. Hegan not a threat for average on the season.
3
Was 9. He has 2 RBIs. The batter stands in. Marbury prepared to work. The pitch from Marbury. It's a ground hugger to short. Rogel gloves it and easily throws out Hegan, and that's out number 2. Philly getting ready to go. His recent track record at the plate isn't good at all. So far this season, 1 for 7. He's walked once. Philly ready. Marbury looking in at the target. Marbury to the wind. Hit deep. It's going, but it won't make it. Fox hauls it in. Side retired. So the Indians are retired in order. Tigers still leading by 2 and will go to the home half. The Tigers will have Fox, Marbury, and White here in the second. Fox will lead it off. A trusty bat to date, batting 2 hits in 8 trips, 2 stolen bases in 2 attempts. Pete steps up. Catcher ready. Now Lemon pitches. He goes the other way. Slashed into the hole. Base hit. And Fox holds with a single. Marbury is up next. Purpo taking his first at bat of the season. Hegan talking with Lemon. They want to hold Fox close. Lemon poised. Infield back at double play depth. The pitch is on the way. Swung on. Grounded hard to short. Off his chest. He picks it up. Throws quickly to first. 1 down. Fox moves up. No chance for the lead runner. All right, we have White to bat for the Tigers. 1 away. Fox on second for Detroit. White waits. Hegan sets up. Speedy Fox edging toward third. The pitch is on the way. It's a bullet to Strickland. He spears it. Notch 2. Two gone. Second inning. 1 on. Owen the hit. Hegan sets up. Fox stretches his lead off second. Now the delivery. Lined shot to right. Doby is there and hauls it in. For the Tigers, no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. They cannot add to their lead after 2. Tigers up by 2. Strickland, Lemon, and Avila due up for Cleveland. Strickland will start the third. His recent track record at the plate isn't good at all. On the season, 1 for 5. He's walked 3 times. Strickland stands in. Cochran sets up. The pitch. Strickland chops it toward Greenberg. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Marbury and takes it himself. 1 down. Next up, Cleveland hitter Lemon. Bob taking his first at bat of the season. Lemon settles himself in the box. Marbury ready. And now the pitch. Yanked towards second. Gehringer fields it. He flips to first. High throw. But they get him. And that's the second out. Now coming to bat for the Indians, Avila. Marbury prepared to work. Now the pitch. Grounded hard wide of third. Owen just reaches it. Over to first. In time for the out. 3 away. For the Indians, 3 up, 3 down. The score is still 2-0. Detroit as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Tigers now send up the heart of their order to face Lemon. The 3, 4, 5 hitters. Greenberg, Gehringer, and Goslin. Greenberg to lead it off for the Tigers. He bats right. Lemon poised. He delivers. That's high and deep by Greenberg. Smith is on the run. On the run. It's starting to tail away from him, and it drops in. Greenberg is headed for second. He's at a second ahead of the throw. That's his second double of the game. The next Tigers batter is Gehringer. He's a left-handed batter. Runner on second, nobody out. Right-handed Lemon goes to the set position. Greenberg moves another step away from second. He doubled to lead it off. Now Lemon pitches. Loop to right. Toward the gap. Doby's after it. Cuts it off on the bounce. Greenberg rounds third. They're waiting Greenberg in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's just safe under the tag. The run score. Gehringer holds it first for a single. So Gehringer with a ribby single, and the Tigers now lead 3-0. And Gehringer now has 2 runs batted in on the season. For Detroit, Gehringer down at first, no outs. Goslin is out to take his hacks. He hits from the left. Lemon will go to work on him. Lemon rocks and fires. Swung on, and it's pulled hard to right. Doby will play it on the hop. Gehringer is around second. But the coach flashes the stop sign. Gehringer stops at second as the throw comes in. A pair of singles for Detroit. Two on, the bottom of the 3rd inning. Next up, Cochran. Cochran gets in there. Lemon will go to work on him. Lemon brings it. Swung on. Easy bounce at APBA. Could be 2. He flips to Strickland at second. Over to first. Double play. Gehringer moves to third. The Tigers have 2 gone, 1 on at third. The bottom of the 3rd inning. Rogel's up. Rogel steps up to the plate. Hegan sets up. Lemon looks Gehringer back to third. He lets it go. Drilled to right by Rogel. It is high. It is far. It is caught by Doby. For the Tigers, a run on 3 hits. There were no errors. 1 left. They help Marbury. The little Tigers up 3-0. Here come the big guns for the Indians. Smith, Rosen, and Doby. Smith will lead off the 4th. He hits from the right. The hitter stands in. Marbury prepares to come home. The pitch. Popped up. Cochran scrambles near the stands. It's playable. And he makes the catch. 1 down. All right. Rosen's up. Marbury looking home. The pitch. High fly ball to deep right center. White is racing to the track. So is Goslin. White waves him off and brings it down. 2 gone. Well, Doby is stepping up to hit against Marbury. He bats left-handed. Batter waits.
Marbury poised. The pitch. Slowly rolled toward Rogel. And it slips out of his glove. Doby reaches on the miscue. Rogel started to throw before he had the ball. Rogel picks up an error. Well, Glenn, the hit. The Indians have 2 away. Doby on first. In the box now. Marbury comes set. The pitch. Drill toward third. Owen fields a short hop. This should do it. Throws to second. And that retires the side. That'll do it for Cleveland. No runs on no hits. The Tigers made an error. 1 left. They had a chance but could not convert. After 3.5, it's still 3-zip Tigers. Fox, Marbury, and White to bat next. Here's Fox to start it off. Fox waits. Lemon looking in. The pitch. Grounded to the right side, and Avila gloves it. The throw in plenty of time. And there's 1 away. Now coming to bat for the Tigers, Marbury. Now Lemon ready. Here he comes. Right by him, strike 3. 2 gone. Two gone. White now walks out to bat. He bats left-handed. We're back at the top of the order. Hegan ready to receive. The pitch. Fisted to right by White. Doby will have to hustle, and it falls in front of him. He's forced to play it on the hump. He had no chance on that one, and White has himself a single. Owen walking up to bat. Marv steps up. Lemon now set. Now the delivery. Swung on, strike. And White takes off. The throw. The slide. Tags him. The ump signals out. That's 3 away. The half for the Tigers. No runs, 1 hit. The score still stands 3-0 Tigers as we head for the top of the 5th inning. Hegan, Billy, and Strickland to bat next. To get it going, Hegan. Respectable power. Batter set. Marbury will go to work on him. The pitch. Bounce to the mound. Marbury with a backhand stab. It's off his glove. Marbury spins. Falls on the ball. Twists. Fires to first and throws it away. But the ball bounces off the wall at the stands. Right back to Greenberg. And Hegan has to hold it first. That'll be an error on Marbury. Tough call. The Tigers have now committed 2 errors. Runner on first. Here's Billy. Not a home run threat. Billy waits. Catcher ready. Here's the delivery. Check swing. They check with the third base ump, and he didn't go around. Ball 1. So Billy will get back in there. Marbury looking home. The pitch comes in. Swung on. It's lined up the middle. And it's through. Hegan is around second. But the third base coach is on the job. He'll stop there. As the throw comes in, and Billy is on with a single. And that's the first base knock for the Indians in this game. We have Strickland to bat for the Indians. Runners at first and second. No outs. Down by 3. George is not a slugger. George waits.
Marbury climbs the mound. Marbury prepared to work. The runners take their lead. He brings it home. Pop foul behind first. Gehringer is over. He's under it and hauls it in. And the runners hold. One out. Hegan at second. Philly at first for Cleveland. Next up, pitcher Lemon. Lemon now ready. Marbury foot on the rubber. Checks Hegan at second. Infield back at double play depth. The runners take their lead. Marbury with the pitch. Ripped hard to straightaway center. White racing in. He dives for it, and it bounces off his chest. He keeps it in front of him. Hegan is around third. Philly is around second. They're waving Hegan in. Philly is headed for third. Hegan will score. The throw goes to third. Here's a play at third, and he's in standing. And Lemon holds with a single. The tying run is on. So Lemon with a ribby single. That was pitcher Lemon who delivered, helping himself. The Indians are on the board. They are within 2. Score 3-1. Here's Avila. He's their leadoff hitter. Indians with runners at the corners. One gone. Bobby has some pop in his bat. An RBI opportunity for Bobby. Lemon has the speed to score on a double. Marbury inspects the ball. Digging a landing spot in front of the rubber. Avila takes his place in the box. Raises his hand slightly. Leans in. Marbury focuses in on the target. Tigers playing for the double play. Philly steps off third. The pitch to Avila. Avila bops it into right field. Base hit. Philly scores easily. Goslin's after it. Now he has it. He comes up throwing. Lemon is well around second. The coach is waving him to third, and he gets over to third as the throw comes into Rogel. The tying run is now at third base. So the single drives in one, and the Indians are sneaking up on the Tigers. They are within 1. Score now 3-2. And these fans just inched forward in their seats. That's Avila's first run batted in of the season. Smith is out to get his licks. He bats right. The Indians have one away, 2 on, first and third. A reliable power hitter. He can be fanned. Marbury is on the slab. Marbury staring in, ready to work. Infield is back. The offering to Smith. He inside outs it to right, over near the line. Goslin charges over, and he one-hands it for the out, and he gets rid of it quickly. Lemon is tagging. They're waving Lemon in. Here comes the throw. And he's just safe under the tag. Smith picks up a sac fly and an RBI. Avila retreats and holds first. Here come the Indians. They get back the run and even the score. That's Smith's first run batted in of the season. 2 down, 3 runs in. Rosen is out to take his hacks. Al walked once. He's 0 for 1. Right-hander Marbury ready. He lets it go. Rosen sends one to straightaway center. White has got a bead. This should do it. He's got it, and that retires the side. For the Indians, 3 runs on 3 hits. The Tigers fumble once, 1 left. They have tied this game. Tigers, Indians, 3-all. Lemon will now face the Tigers artillery. Owen, Greenberg, and Gehringer. Leading off, Owen. In this game, he's 0 for 1. And he gave himself up once. Pitcher Lemon eyeing Owen. Now he's ready. The pitch. Owen goes the opposite way, down the line to right. Fair ball. Doby is racing for it. Into the corner. Owen is around second. He's going for third. Avila, relay, not in time. Safe at third. Triple for Owens. The go-ahead run is now on third for Owens. His first triple of the season. Right-handed hitter Greenberg gets set to bat against Lemon. The Tigers have no outs. Owens down at third. He's already delivered 2 hits in the game. Hank, a slugger. He can be fanned. On the season, Greenberg has 2 runs batted in. Good speed at third, bringing Owens Crosswood on not this ball game. Lemon is on the slab. Infield deep. Checks third. The pitch. The whiff. Lemon makes him look bad. 1 down. And he gets the strikeout just when he needs it. He'll need 1 more. Well, Gehringer gets set to face Lemon. The Tigers have 1 away. Owens down at third. He already has a hit in this game. Charlie can hit for power. He rarely strikes out. On the season, Gehringer has 2 runs batted in. A fly ball will challenge Owens to third. Played him, and the Tigers go up. Right-handed Lemon goes to the set position. Relaxes, and they are putting Gehringer on. Intentional walk, and he trots down to first. Harris will let Lemon take his chances with Goslin. 2 on, the bottom of the 5th inning. Next up, Goslin. Goslin is a threat for the extra base hit. He had a hit earlier. He has outstanding bat control. Lemon is on the slab, checks the runners. Indians playing for the double play. Owens down the line some at third. To the plate. Pitch up and in, and the steal is on. Gehringer stealing second. Hegan guns it down. Strickland tags him out. Owens had ideas, but holds third. That kills the go-ahead run. That might have been a broken play. We didn't catch the sign up here. 2 away. And that's the Tigers' second time caught stealing. Goslin back in the box. Lemon sets up on the rubber again. Owens takes his lead at third. Lemon brings it to the plate. Upstairs with a fast one. Goslin doesn't offer, and that's ball number 4. And Goose will get down to first. And there are runners at the corner. That was Goslin's first walk of the season. Two down, 2 on, first and third. The bottom of the 5th inning. Cochran gets set to face Lemon. Batting left. Okay power. He had a hit earlier. Lemon on the rubber. Lemon is ready to fire it in. Owens takes his lead at third. He lets one go. It's blooped towards short. Strickland is backing up quickly. And it dropped for a hit. Smith feels it. Owens scores. Tigers have the lead. Goslin is around second. The strong throw comes into Strickland, and they're holding Goslin at second. So Cochran with a ribby single, and the Tigers break the tie and now lead 4-3 here in the 5th. That's Cochran's first run batted in of the season. Well, here's Rogel to hit for the Tigers. The switch hitting Billy will bat left here. The Tigers have 2 away, runners at first and second. Respectable power. 1 RBI for Billy this season. Right-hander Lemon ready. The runners take their lead. The pitch comes in. He swings. But he held up. Nope, he went too far. Billy is down on strike. Side retired. For the Tigers, a run on 2. Hits. 2 left. And they go ahead in the game. 5 complete here at Detroit. Tigers leading by 1. 4-3. For Cleveland, it'll be Doby, Glenn, and Hegan. Doby to lead it off for the Indians. The hitter stands in. Now Marbury ready. The pitch. High fly ball to deep right center. White is racing to the track. So is Goslin. White waves him off and brings it down. One down. Okay, we have Glenn to bat for the Indians. Base is empty. One gone. You don't see Bill on much. Marbury staring in, ready to work. Marbury delivers. Fly ball center field. Plenty of room. White is there and takes it in. Two gone. Two away. Right-handed batter Hegan steps up to face Marbury. Hegan is hitless in 2 at-bats. He scored once. Right-handed Marbury goes to the set position. Marbury delivers. Swing and a miss. Hegan goes down on strikes. That's 3 away. So the Indians go down 1-2-3. The score still stands 4-3. Tigers as we head for the bottom of the 6th inning. Fox, Marbury, then White due up for Detroit. Okay, here's Fox to start it off. Bats from the right. Not a lot of power. Fox stands in. Lemon is ready to fire it in. Here's the pitch. Fox chops it toward Glenn. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Lemon and takes it himself. 1 away. Marbury, bat in hand. Batter facing Lemon. Catcher ready. Lemon deals. A little tapper up the line. Glenn charges, scoops it, and tags Marbury for the 2nd out. Next up, Detroit hitter White. White has a hit and a walk in 3 trips, and he scored a run. Right-hander Lemon ready. Lemon into the wind. Batted slowly toward first. Glenn fields it and feeds Lemon coming over for the putout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and at the end of 6, the score still 4-3. Tigers leading. Marbury will now face the bottom of the Indians lineup. Philly, Strickland, and Lemon coming up. Philly will lead off the 7th. He'll bat from the left this time. Right-hander Marbury ready. Now Marbury comes home with it. It's a looping ball to short center. It drops in. Philly rounds first and holds. He's on with a single. The tying run is on. Dave with his 2nd hit in this game. Strickland comes out to face Marbury. Bats right. Runner on first. Nobody out. Down by 1. George 0 for 2. Philly with average speed. Marbury climbs the mound. Checks Philly on first. And they've got Philly off first. Marbury fires. Safe. He dives back in. Good move. He almost had him. Now Marbury is back on the rubber. Now Marbury pitches. Grounded to first. Greenberg fires to Rogel for 1. And back to first to complete the double play. All right, pitcher Lemon to hit. 2 away. At the plate this season, he's 1 for 2. Earlier had his first RBI. Lemon waits. Cochran sets up. Marbury now. Right by him. Side retired. The half for the Indians. No runs on 1 hit. So they do not tally. The score still stands 4-3. Tigers as we head for the bottom of the 7th inning. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back while it's root, root, root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, strike you out at the old ball game.
The big hitters coming up against Lemon. 2, 3, 4. Owen, Greenberg, and Gehringer. Here's Owen to lead it off. He bats right. Marv can pop it. Catcher ready. Lemon into his motion. Delivers. Line drive base hit to right. Owen grounds first, but Doby wings it back into Avila, and Owen will settle for a single. Marv with his second hit in this game. 1 on. Here's Greenberg to hit for the Tigers. Hank, a slugger. Owen is fast enough to be a factor here. Greenberg waiting. And here comes Indians manager Harris. He's asking Lemon for the ball. Coming into pitch is Narleski, the right-hander. So Lemon goes 6 innings. He yielded 4 runs, 3 earned on 10 hits. Walk 3. He fans 3. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. For Narleski, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. He'll be looking for the double play. Narleski takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Greenberg relaxes himself at the plate. Narleski focuses in on the target. Narleski over the offering. A big fly to left. Philly backpedals. Still drifting back. Look out, Mal. It's out of here. Philly thought he had a play, but the ball carried just beyond his reach. Home run for Greenberg, and 2 runs scored. So Greenberg pops a 2-run dinger, his first home run of the season. The score now 6-3. That gives Greenberg 4 RBI on the season. Nobody out. 7th inning. We have Gehringer to bat for the Tigers. He's their cleanup hitter. A productive power hitter. The hitter stands in. Narleski prepared to work. Narleski now. Driven to the gap in right. Doby can't get there. It falls in. Gehringer is headed for second. He's digging. The throw from Smith. A photo finish at second. Safe. The ump signals safe. A double for Gehringer. Charlie with his second hit in this game for Gehringer. His first double of the season. Goslin steps up to face Narleski. He swings from the left side. Runner on second. He singled earlier. Goose can hit for power. Goose steps up. And here comes Indians manager Harris again. He's asking Narleski for the ball. On his way to the mound is Chapman. So Narleski pitched to 2 batters. The game for Narleski, 1 earned run so far on 2 hits. A homer. He leaves with a runner on. For Chapman, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. He inherits a runner in scoring position. Chapman is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Goose ready. Right-hander Chapman ready. Gehringer moves quietly toward third. Chapman delivers. This one is creamed. Philly turns and runs. He can't get it. Gehringer is around third. He'll score. Philly picks it up and fires it in. A 2-base hit for Goslin. So the double scores 1, and the Tigers now lead 7-3. That gives Goslin 3 RBI on the season. Cochran comes up to bat. He's already delivered 2 hits in the game. Decent power. The batter stands in. Shack looking home. Shack rocks and fires. It's a shot to left center. Way back. Smith jumps. It's off the wall. Philly grabs the ball. Throws it in. Goslin scores. And Cochran will make second easily. So the double scores 1. This ball game now 8-3. For Cochran, his first double of the season. Now coming up, Rogel. Shack is ready to fire it in. Shack fires it in. Swung on, base hit. Down the line to right. Doby gallops for it. He has it. Cochran rounds third. The throw comes into Glenn, and they're holding Cochran at third. And that's the 15th base knock for the Tigers in this game. Next up, Detroit hitter Box. Catcher ready. Indians playing for the double play. The runners take their lead. Shack with the pitch. Lined hard over second. Base hit. Smith is over. Cochran scores. He's up with it. Rogel is rounding second. The strong throw comes into Strickland, and they're holding Rogel at second. So the single drives in 1, and the Tigers add to their big lead. The score now 9-3. 16th hit for the Tigers. Here comes Marbury to take his cuts. Shack looking home. Infield back at double play depth. The runners take their lead. The pitch to Marbury. Grounded hard to short. Could be 2. Strickland fields it. Flips to Avila at second. Over to first. Double play. Rogel moves to third. Now coming to bat for the Tigers. White ready to bat. Shack is ready to fire it in. The pitch. Fastball high. Free pass to White, and Jojo takes first. Owen, bat in hand. Owen ready to bat. Shack is ready to fire it in. Shack comes to him. Ground ball to first. Glenn's up with it. Steps on first to retire the side. The line for the Tigers: 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They leave 2. So the Tigers have now taken a big lead. The score is 9-3 as we go to the top of the 8th inning. We're at the head of the order for the Indians. Marbury will face Avila, Smith, and Rosen. Avila will lead it off. Right-hander Marbury ready. He brings it in. Avila pops a little fly. Back at second. Gehringer did Rogel going out. White coming in. Coming in. And White makes the catch in front of Rogel. 1 down. Next batter, Smith. Cochran set. Marbury comes to him. Wide of the mark, and Smith walks. And that's only the second walk issued by Marbury. Rosen is up next. Batter up. Cochran sets up. The pitch. Rosen pounds it on the ground. Gehringer stops it on 1 hop. Shovels to Rogel for the force. And he leaps over Smith and guns it to first. Not in time. Rosen reaches, but they get the lead runner. 2 away. Now coming to bat for the Indians, Doby. Cochran ready to receive. Marbury deals. The heater, it's in there. Side retired. The line for the Indians: no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1.
Tigers still leading by 6. And we'll go to the home half. The Tigers now send up the heart of their order to face Jackson, Greenberg, Gehringer, and Goslin. To get it going, Greenberg. Jackson looking in at the target. The offering. Swung on. Blooper down the right field line. Doby racing in. He makes the running catch. One away. Gehringer up there. Hegan sets up. Now the delivery. Whistle to right. In there for a hit. Doby is over quickly. Bobbles the ball momentarily. But Gehringer isn't buying it. He sticks to first for the single. That's Gehringer. Third hit of the game. 17th hit for the Tigers. Goslin coming up. Shack looking in. Gehringer 2 full strides off first. The pitch toward the gap. Philly is over. Cuts it off on the bounce. Gehringer is rounding second. He'll hold it second as the throw comes in. The Tigers put 2 singles back-to-back. Goof with his third hit in this game. Here comes Cochran to take his cuts. Shack looking in. The runners take their lead. Shack brings it to the plate, wide by a hair. Free ticket to first for Cochran. That fills the bases. That was Cochran's first walk of the season. The Tigers have 1 down, bases full. The bottom of the 8th inning. Rogel steps up to face Shack. He'll bat from the left this time, batting 7th. Rogel settles himself in the box. Hegan sets up. Infield deep. The runners take their lead. Now Shack pitches just over the knees. The plate up, thumbs him out. 2 gone. And he leaves the bases loaded. Bases choked. Fox will bat next for Detroit. A right-sider. Catcher ready. Shack now. Fox lashes one to right. Base hit. Gehringer scores. Goslin is around third. They're waving him home. 2-run score. Wait a minute. Shack steps off the rubber. Throws to Rosen. There's an appeal at third, and he's out. Goslin missed third base. That's the 3rd out. Neither run counts. That'll do it for Detroit. No runs on 2 hits, 2 left. Tigers up 9-3. The Indians will have Glenn, Hegan, and Philly here in the 9th. Here's Glenn to lead it off. Well, fans, while the drama builds, let's take a little break. We have a letter here from Charlie. He wants to get our broadcast on his satellite dish. We're working on it, Charlie. Thanks to everyone who takes time to write. And now back to the pitcher's duel. Not. Pitcher Marbury set to go. The pitch. Batted slowly toward first. Greenberg fields it and feeds Marbury coming over for the putout. Hegan walking up the bat. Right-handed Marbury goes to the set position. The pitch. A whiff, 2 gone. Philly bat in hand. Marbury is ready to fire it in. He lets it go. Chopper back to the mound. Marbury up with it. Flips to first for the out. The Tigers have closed this one out, spurred on by the disciplined leadership of Harris. Marbury has a beautiful hitter. He picks up a complete game. Here's the line for the Tigers. 9 runs on 18 hits. They committed 2 errors. They lead 10. For the Indians, 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 misadventure, and they lead 4. Marbury gets his first win. His record now 1-0. Lemon takes his first loss. His record now 0-1.
So that winds up this 3-game series.
Tigers
Take the series
2-1 for the Tigers.
Overall, they now stand at 2-1
For the Indians.
overall.
1-2. Bye for now, everybody. Ernie Harwell and WAPBA leaving you from Detroit. Final score: Detroit Tigers 9, Cleveland Indians
3.
Well, hey guys, thanks for stopping in. Boy, that one started out to be a little back and forth game, and then the Tigers just let out of the cage, to use the trope analogy, as it were. So, Anthony from Bleacher Bums gaming in here. Aaron Reed, he got here just as the game ended. So, Aaron, you'll be happy to know, though, that the next time I do an Ernie Harwell game, I did add in the 1990 Reds, and we're going to have them face off against somebody. So, yeah, next time, as Steve Tate says that I'm scouting the Tiger team. Absolutely. To bring my Cardinals against them. So Steve Tate and I will continue our head-to-head at some point. Cardinals and Tigers from the 1930s. Of course, those teams meeting in the 1934 World Series. It was a good one. So the Gas House Gang going to take Steve's Detroit Tigers to school, though. Thank you, Robbie. I do feel better going out singing tonight and all that other stuff. Aaron says he was going to recommend the 1993 Braves, but it could be whomever versus whomever. I can put in the 93 Braves. I'm just creating a just another league of just teams. So yeah, I mean, that sounds like fun. Can do that. I added the 1990 Reds this morning to a different league, not this one. So yeah, it's easy enough to do. Cool. So yeah, we are waiting for, I don't know if it's going to be called whatever the baseball game is going to be called from Bleacher Bums Gaming, but I think I'm going to be breaking down, because boxing is a sport that I like, and I've been hearing so much about Glory Days boxing. I think I might as well just go ahead and plump down the buckaroons and get Glory Days boxing. So, looking forward. Hang on, guys. I got to go off mic here for a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Thanks. Yeah, okay. 1992 Braves. Yeah. As a Pirate fan, of course, not a lot of love for the 1992 Braves, but I can do that. That's fine. Actually, I don't have a Braves team in that other league yet, so thanks. I will definitely do that. 1992 Braves on Baseball for Windows. And the other stuff doing with Action PC. Of course, sickness has prevented me from calling games, so been sleeping a lot and everything like that. So Ned McGreevy League hopefully will pick up tomorrow, depending upon what shape I'm in after tonight, but should be pretty good. That's winding down. And then Negro Leagues, we're going to start that, and then something 1960s. I have no idea. We're going to actually give Deadball a little bit of a rest. Anthony says to take care, everyone. And he says, thanks for keeping this gem alive. Well, you are welcome. And this gem is still available, runs on modern systems. So I am going to write a letter to APBA. Who knows, maybe they might give me a little love. I doubt it. But I'll say, look, I have a YouTube channel. I'm the only person that does your game on there, and people think it's not available anymore. Maybe you should do a little marketing, guys. Why not? So, Steve Tate, I may try an action game using their announcer. If you get the voice tweaked a little better, no Ernie, but I was thinking, Steve, because I've been looking into a lot of AI stuff lately, and I think if a game company could take AI, because there is some AI in this the Ernie Harwell announcer, and really, really develop that, I think it'd be brilliant. But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be fun, Steve. The things that you're experimenting with, I think it'd be awesome. If they respond, yeah, that's an if. That's definitely an if there, Robbie. As much as we try to lionize APBA, which I think they do have a better baseball game, their customer service is not really anything to write home about. Only marginally better than Strat, if that. And I think partially it's because I know for myself, and I know many others, we've become so spoiled with the great customer service offered by Dave Cook and Action PC that they're hard to beat. I mean, Out of the Park's pretty good as far as their forums, but I mean, Action PC, I know my dealings with them, and Steve has talked about his dealings with them, that they're just they're absolutely top notch when it comes to customer service. So don't hold your breath, Robbie. Yeah, there is an action sale going on right now. It's kind of checking out. So guys, stock up on some seasons or whatever, and just for giggles, because I'm always pushing it, I want to see something here, just really quickly, and then we're gonna call this one a broadcast. I'm glad you guys came in. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Let me see. Okay, so the Baseball History Collection is not on sale, but it's still a steal at its current price. But seasons right now. So I'm just gonna pick, since I'm talking about 1960s lately. I have everything, but just in case anybody's interested. Okay, so seasons are on sale. Regular price $15. They're on sale right now for $8.97. So $9 a season. Of course, the other thing that you can do, which I would say is a better deal rather than buying seasons at a time, if you have the money, the complete decades are also on sale. They're normally $85, and right now on sale for $53.55, and you get the complete decade. So every season. So I'm looking here, for at baseball. 1960s. So this is all 10 seasons, and it's $53. I mean, that's a great deal. Negro Leagues are on sale right now for $7.18. So not everything's on sale here, but there's a lot. There certainly is a lot. APBA seems to be the king of AI in their computer. Well, it's so yes and no, Robbie. I would say this. So Robbie says APBA seems to be the king of AI in their computer game because it's the only way you can just download and install managers. Well, so it's no. I would say for its time it was. There was nothing close. Back when this game, when Baseball for Windows 3.0 came out, 4.0, 5.0 and onward, yeah. There was really, really nothing like that, right? Mid-late 90s. There was nothing like this game, really. Probably the closest that had announcers would be old-time baseball, but that's a flawed gem at best. But when you look at setting manager tendencies in Action PC Baseball and Pure Sim, the way we saw in that video that I did in Diamond Mine Baseball, you actually have more control. So for ease of use, I would say, yeah, you just download those managers, and I know there's dead ball managers I haven't installed yet. His name's Ned Jennings. So a lot of those you can tell just by their names that these guys are for certain eras. You just install them and go. Yeah, so for ease of use, but to get really great, and there's thousands of managers. It's sifting through those and deciding what is going to fit in your game. But that being said, I still prefer going into Action PC Baseball and not only setting manager tendencies, but also if you want to get super granular about it, you can set tendencies, manager tendencies per player. And so just be careful, Robbie. I would say this, that when you're going into, getting all these managers for Baseball for Windows, pay close attention because some of the managers require a lot of your input. So, some of them still require you to manage, because there's certain decisions they can't make. Make sure if you're using which I never play non-AIM. I think it's unrealistic. But if you're using non-AM, do use a non-AIM manager. And, of course, if you're using AIM, use an AIM manager. Or you'll get totally weird. And that wouldn't be a fun experiment. But it would be fun to take John McGraw and have him manage a team from the 1980s. I think that would be a fun experiment. Steve says, yeah, if you have the money, they offer you another 20% off if you spend $100. You can't beat it. Yeah, if we looked at the APBA manager settings, we could emulate any of that, maybe more with action managers. That is absolutely true. However, having them saved and labeled is something to look at how best to do that. Yeah. You have to have the program, the manager creator, and again, you do need an earlier version of Baseball for Windows and a virtual machine. And that said, I've looked at the manager creator, and to be honest with you, it's more trouble than it's worth. There are literally thousands of micromanagers for APBA, and as I said the other day, there is absolutely no need whatsoever to create your own manager in APBA. There's just enough there. But yeah, Steve's right. I have to agree with Steve. And again, I will also mention Pure Sim Baseball, and I showed that on a video maybe about 4 weeks ago, how you can set manager tendencies into innings and situations. That might be the most robust I've ever seen, except that you can't get down to the player level. And certainly Diamond Mind as well. But APBA definitely has its place. I'm not knocking it. I love this game. But I would not want to get into that manager creator at all. It's just not worth the time. If you have a lot of time on your hands, go for it. Certainly. Well, but the thing is, I mean, a lot of these managers, Robbie, that were done for Baseball for Windows were done not only by APBA but other big names in the APBA sports gaming community who know this program kind of the way Steve does with Action PC, inside, outside, upside down. So you're going to get some really, really good managers, and I applaud this game that it's still going along, and it's just excellent. It's excellent, and it's even the crowd is smart in this game, which is something I noticed when I started playing Action PC, that it has an intelligent crowd. This pioneered that. It really, really did. Having that intelligent crowd reacting. Why this is also not just a mere narrator is Ernie will remember things as you go through the season. He'll refer back to other games, things like that. It's a great, great product, and it's a shame that, and it's APBA's fault that people don't know that this is still available. And you can get really deep with this program. Maybe not quite as deep as Action PC, but it's pretty thorough. It's pretty thorough. But Ernie definitely makes this game, yeah. Definitely. I mean, I've done a few games just offline, just reading the play-by-play, and while it's good, having the Ernie Harwell, and yeah, there's going to be glitches and bumps in it. It is what it is. You couldn't have Ernie record about 100,000 games and then cover everything. And I've had people complain, yeah, but it's a little bit robotic. Yeah, it is a little bit robotic, but you have to match all that stuff up, happen on the fly, and the program is handling artificial intelligence for one or both teams. So this is really, and especially considering its time, really a programming marvel, well ahead of its time. Miller Associates were kind of pioneers in artificial intelligence in terms of using it in gaming, and they actually, my understanding is Miller Associates, this was a way for them to showcase their AI technology. Unfortunately, they went out of business. I don't think, and APBA bought the rights back to the game. I think one of the reasons is APBA didn't like the fact that you had the fan park import. So I don't know. I don't know the whole inside story. I just wish they were still up here in Pennsylvania because I would drive to Lancaster and visit them personally and say, people are shocked that your game is still available. What are you doing here? You know, I think though that they're really, really focusing a lot more on APBA Go as far as the digital realm, which at first I thought was a good deal, but only playing in Great American Ballpark is kind of crap, and it's only the basic game, which is kind of crap. So yeah, but whatever. Anyhow, so Steve is deep down the Big Clue. Big Clue sent him a huge, huge, huge file. So again, for Steve making a public appearance here, this is rare. This is definitely, definitely rare. So anyhow, I know Steve was talking about going live, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I actually have to get ready to go out, so I'm going to have to catch Steve's broadcast tomorrow after the fact. So thank you guys for coming in. Steve says he's just hanging out on a Saturday. All right. Well, I wish I could hang out with you guys a bit more, but the stage calls, so got to go do that thing. See if I have any singing voice tonight. We'll certainly find out. At least for keyboards, the hands are fine, whether I'm feeling well or not. But the voice is a little trickier. So Steve's going to try. Oh, he says he might go live there in a bit and try broadcast with the narrator. So cool. That sounds great. And I will definitely check that out tomorrow. So big thank you to Steve Tate, to Robbie Wartburg, to Aaron Reed, to Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming. Subscribe to the channel, buy his games, and let's hope for that baseball game to be coming out. God knows when. Hopefully within the next couple years, I guess. Big Clue, great baseball scholar in here with us, along with Steve. And I think we kind of caught everybody, which is cool. Oh, Arnold also. We must never, ever forget Arnold Hunter, right? So, and we haven't. All right. So, guys, Steve's going to be going live in about a half hour. And there's Forever Maine 90. Hey, good to see you there, Forever Maine 90. I know you were there at the Steve and I doing a head-to-head the other day. So, hello to you. So, Forever Remain 90. Cool, cool, cool. And the Big Clue Reds are going to be on the broadcast with Steve Tate. All right, gents. So if you haven't, please subscribe to Steve Tate's channel. I'm seeing he's getting near the 100 subscriber count, which is awesome. That was 30 more subscribers than just the other day. So he definitely deserves the subscribers. So make sure to hit that bell for him. Interact and chat. All the things you do everywhere. Get all the notifications. Steve's a busy guy, but he's building a great channel over there and doing a lot of great things for the community. And I think at some point Steve and Ken and I are going to go on our Red Sox thing sometime. We just got to figure out how, when, whatever. But I don't know what I would have to offer to it, but I think that definitely Steve and Ken would be cool, because Ken was really the impetus for doing our Dead Ball League. I've always wanted to do it, but Ken was the one that kept suggesting ideas and stuff like that. And it was actually his idea to do a draft league with people in the channel. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how much interest it's been garnered for these players from 1880 to 1919. I really didn't think there'd be that much interest in the community, but there has been. So on behalf of Ty Cobb, Hannes Wagner, Walter Johnson, Christy Matthews, and all the rest, thank you for that. So, well, I have so much to learn, Steve, and that's what I learned from all you guys. So much to learn, and nobody's ever gonna. Even John Thorne doesn't know everything about this game. So, talking about the game of baseball. So hopefully coming up this week, we're also gonna have our just try to get a few people if they want to come on and do our Why You Love Baseball. Not necessarily baseball gaming, but why do you love baseball? So huge topic. But I think that'll be fun for one of those marathon chats. Maybe we can have a game going on in the background or something. Or just put up a neat image and just sit back, chill with some beverages and stogies and whatever, and just talk some baseball. All right, my friends. Take care, and see you at the batting cage. Go check out Steve's broadcast in about a half hour, guys. All right, take care.